Alright, and we are live. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? I've got some raised positive vibration, 528 hertz, positive energy, self-hearing frequency here. This is healing miracle music. Have it in the background here on this beautiful Saturday. Oh, what a day we're in. What a beautiful time. Now, what's going on? What am I doing? Well, I'm shorting Bitcoin. And why? Well, let me show you why. I'm in at 248 here on the 4 hour of Bitcoin down. About to have a cross, just had its first green. We're in at 248, already up about $5 on the 250. Shout out to everyone in the stream. I don't see any comments, man. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. So if you're out there, throw me a comment. Say hello. I'm all alone in this world, just like you. And I need some friends to get me through, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm live and I need it. What's going on, man? Thank you guys. This is gonna be a quick stream, guys. So in and out. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys agree with me, but you know, a lot of times I use these down tokens to kind of get a second opinion, so to speak. So when we look at Bitcoin, first thing we're going to look at, obviously. Yeah, right. You know what? This is the only time that I won't be, because I actually have a reservation to get onto a boat. So that's the only thing that and I can't miss it. So that will actually keep me here for about half an hour. But you're right. If I didn't have that, I'd be here for 5 hours. So Bitcoin looking like it's in a bull flag right off the bat, right? Consolidating sideways, very nice. As the RSI starts to reset, it's possible that we get a dip here in the, and we get one of these massive curls. But look, if we even look at the MACD, we'd have to go all the way here to that last pump to see how it can do what it can do. So let's look at that, because that's important. So we're somewhere here, like huge pump up, and we're curling. And what can happen is we can get just this little dip section. So see this? And it looks like kind of that's what Bitcoin's doing right now, if we all agree. So we had a huge pump, right? Had a huge pump. We're now on a flag. We're oversold. Everyone would say, hey man, no way, Bitcoin's going up. We're all here. The RSI is curling down. We're kind of like right here. And Bitcoin is, it's interesting. Bitcoin's like right there. This is where we're at, if you guys are with me. Because the blue line's about to hit the red. Now, it could have very little downward momentum. And that's what I'm thinking about. God morning. It's a God morning. Yes, it is. Because we're all blessed to be alive. Blessed to be alive. So, if you can see Bitcoin sitting in this bull flag, what we're doing right now is we're going back in time to June of 2019 to show you the last big pump Bitcoin had. And we're trying to show you how similar it is to here. Look, big candles into big 4 hour candles into the flag. MACD cross pretty high, look like it's going to come down. I still want to look at it on a bigger scale. I want to see how close the height of the MACD is. And when I see height, I see up here, just like the RSI, you don't see the MACD get high. Like, I'll put a line here. So here's a line where the MACD likes to hit. Doom, doom. That's real resistance. I mean, that's real. So we are in that place where it could do one more big loop up. But it did this in like the major pump. But this is a pretty major pump. It really is. Bitcoin really started at 10.6 when we really, dipped to a 9.8. So it's up now 50% nicely, and it did it in basically a month, 2 months. So We bring these candles and we, you know, about 63 days, 19 hours. Anyway, so can't see the MACD. Why is this happening every time? You think it would be in the same place that it was in last time? The box. Thank you. I gotta start looking at this every morning and checking it. All right, so now the MACD. So what I did is I put a line here on the MACD, and I'm showing us back on 2019 when we went to 13K here. And I'm really just trying to get an idea of what was going on. And you can see, like, I broke it down to like a little bull flag here. The MACD looked like it was about to cross. It was getting high, you know. And now we're gonna go back using this green line, and look what happened. We went up one more time. And where were we at this point? We were at 10.7, and that would push us all the way up one more, almost about. So we were. Let's just see. So the first initial push is at 76. We got up to 10. So that's about 50% move, right? Because we got up. Oh no, we got to a flag at 9. So we went up 2,000. Then we went sideways, and we got the flag again up to 10. 10.9, almost about 2,000 on 9, about 25%. And then we went from 10 all the way up to 13.9. So we just break down each move. There was 22%. Just looking at out of the flags, and if you don't, so I'll show you the flag if you don't see it. We can move this sideways, maybe over here. Oh, that's annoying. Something like that. Then. This is a bigger flag. See, some patterns are larger. You could almost say it was like this, breakout. Came back into the pattern just to break out again. That's what I see. Now, so when we're gonna go backwards, now we're gonna go forward. So 20%, then it pumped here, 17, and then it pumped 20. So like we saw the pullbacks, nothing, really nothing, because at the very beginning, the chart wasn't perfect, and we readjusted it. So really nothing, Ali. If you look at you can even see Jesse's comment, can't see MACD or RSI. So anyway, so right now we're back testing the last pump. We're in June 2019, and I'm showing you, like, here was a bull pennant, we pumped up. Here was a pennant, we pumped up. Here was a pennant, we pumped up. And notice the RSI as well. Okay, just take a good look at it, try to understand it. Now, you know a pullback will come, but when is the question. Now we're kind of like, that's what we're trying to figure out. And the pullback will be for a few weeks. And I think that's when you're going to see a lot of altcoins run. And that's kind of my idea. So here's that initial long one that we had. Just trying to see any similarities between the pumps. Now that pump was bigger, right? Already we can clearly see. But you know what? You know what's weird? Is that we see the fractal, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That bugs me out. Do you see that? Did you guys see it? Remember when I drew the triangle? Yeah, we're trying to figure that. That's what everyone wants to know, my friend. So, look at this. I wonder if you guys saw that. Look, broke out of the pattern, went up, came back down. Remember, let me go back in time. This is crazy to the work we did here on the 13K. And why it's so weird is when we look at it, we lengthen it out and give it a good look. Look, it came up, BART pattern, came back down, and the pattern broke out. That's a fractal right there. And boom, that began, that was an indication of kind of like as the things started to rock. It's interesting. Now we go back over here and I see the same pattern. Look, it was in a flag, came up, BART, came back down, right to the trend, went up, and that's when we lifted off. But this is even bigger for making me feel like, you know, look how much bigger it is. Here it is to here, but that's a fractal. That's very interesting to me. You know, just something to see in the charts that pretty weird. Anyway, so let's see what our initial pump is. And like, we're probably, yeah, it's an unreal. Right? The pumps are about, this one about, if we go 20% pumps, then we go sideways. It's like, right? This one was a smaller pump. %, pump, we went sideways. So, in conclusion, there's a chance I'm going to play out game theory here. We go down here like so, right? Price has to keep coming down like this. All right, price has to keep coming down like so. Dun 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 dun. While the MACD turns, but just so slight, and decides to go back up. And we just have a small dip, and then we come back up. So, are we having the 3 hills here on the up in the top of the RSI? We're looking quite bullish, I'll be honest with you. But the 4 hour tells me that I thought, you know, we may have some pain. So I'm thinking, is it time to short? I opened up a very small short position. Hello? Hello. How's everything? Great. Just getting ready. We're getting on the 12 o'clock boat. Okay? Okay. Yeah, probably something like that. Hopefully, whenever we get it done. Yes, I have had a great talk. No, not yet today. No, I did not. I actually forgot about that. I should have wrote it down, to be dead honest. Okay. That's great. Okay. All right. No, no, no. All right, I gotta be out of here at 9 on the dot. So 15,493. So it's consolidating nicely too now, which is going to be good for some of the alts. Crazy run up on the alts yesterday. I sold early. I bet a lot of people did. The idea is I left money on the table yesterday, but you know what? We had a good time. We had a good run. Had a nice few trades, so can't complain. Took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades in a row down, which I love that. I'd like to talk about that today too, is I want to see how many how many trades can you do in a row? How many positive trades? You know, I think my record is like 8 or 9. You know, eventually one goes wrong, but even if it's like negative $1, you know, just like, which I almost consider a win. right? A small loss I consider a win. Like last night I cut Atom off. I don't know why at the last second. I got in at 502, and for some reason I don't know, I felt like the pump was over. But look, you see what we have is an Adam and Eve double bottom on Atom. So I'm just waiting for this 4 hour to kind of turn, or I don't know. I'm just waiting for some indication here. We did have a big buy wick too. See these big wicks usually tell you that the price is going up. We can find a wick here, price went up, but you find a wick the other way, the price went down. Here's a pretty big wick, price eventually went up. You know, here's some wicks, price went up. Here's big wicks, price went down. So it's wick theory, and it seems to tell a story, right? I mean, and obviously wicks are just buy pressure, so it's philosophical as much as it is math. It makes complete sense. So Adam got bought back up in here. And I do have to say, this is an Adam and Eve double bottom on Adam, but let me get back to Bitcoin. What's going on, everybody? 20K, here we come. Banned, yeah. Hi there, hope you're doing well. Did you have a look at the charts for Link and ADA? Not yet, Mike P. Hold on though, we will get to that. Appreciate you asking. Right now I'm trying to really do a back test here on Bitcoin, trying to deeply analyze Bitcoin. So sitting here on the 4 hour in a bull flag, one would have to be bullish at this point, right? Easy play pretty much too, in my opinion, because they'll try to maybe wick some people out. The 21-day moving average likes to come to price. So in my opinion, we're going to have to keep coming down until we meet it. It always bounces off of it, and I'll prove it to you. Here's a pump, we bounced. Here's a pump, we had to touch it. And I'll go back to anywhere else you want and prove it to you. So as long as you just trust the 21-day moving average, really, it's like it's gold. Like you'll be all set. It'll keep you from making a lot of stupid mistakes. So if you're trading, please get the 5 MA and add the 21, the 50, the 80, the 100, and the 200. You'll see when we're bullish, the 21, 50, 80, 100, and 200 all consecutively in order from the shortest time frame to the longest time frame, 21 to the 200 day. Beautiful. When we're bearish, the 21 starts to cross those, and things start to go bad, and then the price eventually goes below them all. And at the lowest points, the price will be below them all, and also the moving averages will be completely offset, meaning the 200 will be at the top, and the 21 will be at the bottom. And until you start to see price cross above them and make moves, and that's how you can use the moving averages. And your subconscious gets good at reading them, and you read them a lot. And so we're going to back test this idea for you here. Look, we had a huge pump, right? Look how far away we got. We had to come back, you know? So, I mean, that is irregular. That's about as far as you'll ever get. If I put my thumb on the screen, it's almost like the length of my whole thumb. Usually just the length of my fingernail. I put my thumb on the screen, it's like the length of my fingernail, and that's about it. So we're somewhere here, like we're in this flag, but the moving average is here. So here, at one point the price was here and the moving average was there, but you could see they were kind of sloping together, highly together. I'm trying to find like a similar pump area. I bet I can go back to the 20K move and really we'll see something there. So I feel like we're in this flag here, but the price is here. This is where we're at, something like this. This is the best I can find, but it's pretty similar. And if you could tell, we were like, the price is here and the moving average was here. So they could even touch that way, you know? So it tells me that even if Bitcoin is bullish, which it is, because it's in a bull flag. So with the huge bullishness of Bitcoin, right? We can even say that that it's going to have to touch the 21-day moving average somehow, some way, before it resumes its pump. That's just how it works. And that's my white line here. So it looks like I could put an order for Bitcoin in at 15,370, 15,360, and we should get a bounce there. And that will have a smaller version. And now we can put a cheap stop loss because it could fall through and negate this, right? Now we look at the daily. We're extremely overbought, But we do look like and look, we analyze the histograms here on the MACD in very large parameters. Multiple green hills, multiple almost touches. Here where I decided to long. This V made me long Bitcoin here. I read this V as I looked at other Vs. Saw that we had Vs like this. And so near misses told me, okay, there they got close. Now they're vertical together. Tells me that the red has some room to catch up as well. So we're kind of something like this. See how this is offset? And whenever you see it that far away too, see the blue away from the red, blue away from the red, blue away from the red. It's very rare that it gets this far. See, there's one little extra dip there. So we're looking for one of these. And if you don't know what one of these is, I mean this in and out pattern here. Let me zoom in on that. We're hoping for one of those. We're hoping as we go down into that bullpen. But as you can see, we're tightrope walking at this point. Like if you take your profits and it goes to 17, I say that it will come back. And you'll find it in a happy place. 14.8, 14.4, you know. I could be completely wrong, but I mean, I even analyzed the last bull run and I showed you that we have 20% retraces 3 or 4 times in a 3-week period, 4-5-week period on the way up from like 6K to 20K. So it wouldn't be that outrageous, right? But the daily is extremely overbought as well. And usually you don't get more, you get one hill, but you get a reset, one hill, reset, another hill. We've been kind of pinning up here. Like we got to bounce off of 70 literally, and we're curving now. I don't see the momentum getting much more. So a lot of people are bullish, but I just, if we are bullish, like how much more, you know? It's like someone jumping out of a plane, even though this is the opposite, like going down, but it's like a skydiver. He jumps out, like I could invert this, right? Alt-I, and this is an inverted, like skydiver jumps out and he's falling, he's falling, he's falling, he's falling, and then like he's pretty close to Earth at this point. Like how much more can he fall, you know? And when you invert the chart and you look at it, it looks like a V-shaped recovery is coming. Am I wrong? Like, you know, the price never gets that far away from the 21-day moving average. It's gonna snap back. They're gonna snap back, and you're like, okay, this is the time to get in on a retrace. You know, you can flip it back with Alt-I, and you can invert the chart, make it look upside down, right? Also, Bitcoin looks like it's in an inverted head and shoulders here. Like it's going to go that way. Crazy, right? Anyway, I guess you could find an inverted head and shoulders however you want to find it, you know, because this is bullish here too. So what I'm saying is, I don't know. Got to hit the 21-day moving average. That's all we know on every time frame. Or here it's going to hug it. It's looking bullish in the 1 hour. I'll give it that. So that tells me we could still get up to maybe 17. This is telling me the chart says we could get to 17,761. It's not even me. 1773. It's not even me saying that. That's what the chart's saying. Look what we got in the last hourly MACD cross. Just the 1 hour. The last 1 hour MACD cross was right here. We crossed at 13.6 and we went up to 15.9 in the highest point. So it's a gain of 18.2% on the last MACD cross. So just got to tell you something, right? There's a chance that we could get one more MACD cross. If I bring this 18%, it's about the same pump. Bitcoin likes to move. We're looking at it now in like 15 to 20% gaps. I guess that's the FOMO. That's how much the pressure builds. We found that kind of is a medium range for it, or push up. You know, that's where it likes to move, whether retrace or a pump. So honestly, it's hard to tell at this point. If we get that high, you know, so my idea is, you know, you gotta long it when it gets to the 21-day moving average. You gotta long it, and if it breaks down, it breaks down, and just have a tight stop. Because I feel like if it breaks down, it will begin that retrace. You know, let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly, very healthy, but it's got some huge momentum. But look at what can happen. This was multiple weeks. You know, we could be on the precipice of something just unknown. That's the one thing about Bitcoin, man. It's the one asset that we could just maybe see the freaking MACD do dances up here for months. Like, it could start just breaking oscillators. But for now, I have to play it like it's not. And I have to tell you that, you know, it's getting there. Weekly had a great cross. Really looking for that. Eventually, it's going to have some pain because we've had multiple weeks now while the Bitcoin's been going up. You can just see it's been on an uptrend since March. Okay? So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. It's been on an 8-month bull run. So, and if you really look at its life, the monthly just looks like a bull run. And if you look at the monthly, it really was just forming the double bottom pattern inside of the bull pennant that we love and trade so much on this channel that you almost see me draw every day. I drew it on Band yesterday, drew it on Bitcoin on the 1 minute like 10 times a day. You know, if you just make things really simple, and the monthly says we're going to get to about $22,000. But then, you know, the monthly might end up getting spent there. Let's see XBT on the monthly. It's just got more data. Yep. But we could have multiple months of goodness. We've already had, look at this though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good months out of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amazing. Look at this bull run though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just thinking, man, I wonder how, like, could this be one of these, and then could we have another year of pain? You know, everyone's saying no, we're in the stock to flow, Bitcoin's on its way, big book. But you know, I'm always ready, because that's what I thought here. I thought we were out of the bear market forever, we were on our way, and wasn't the case. Wasn't the case, right? Look at the buy pressure there. A lot of heavy selling now when you look at the monthly. 17,000 on the way. Can we get there? Only time will tell, honestly, for Bitcoin. So watch that 21-day moving average, guys, on the 4-hour. Make this chart for yourself. If you can't chart it, don't trade it. Some big buy wicks, though. That's a sign. This wick here is a sign. This wick here is a sign that we may break out here on the 1 hour. Interesting. Look at my trade now on. See, right now I'm technically shorting Bitcoin down.
Daddy?
Trade is only up $3.
When are you gonna be done?
Right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go. Go pack your bags. Go. Beautiful. Your hair looks good.
Going to class.
Just. Yeah. All right. Thinking of just closing it, honestly. Put the stop loss at invalid form. I put the stop loss at break even on Bitcoin down. I'm only up $4. Doesn't look like it's gonna. I don't know, man. I'm in the middle on this. I'm in the middle. I gotta stick to the 4 hour and wait for this to touch the 21 day, and that's when I'm either gonna enter or begin a short. That's gonna tell us. So that's your answer, man. That's your key, guys. The 21 day moving average is gonna be your key. You just use this 4 hour and play it right. The 1 hour looks good, but let's see what happens here. You see, every time we're gonna hit it, we're gonna play with it. Let's see what happens. We're coming for it now. Looks like we'll get a bounce. Lower volume today. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. That looks like it could pump. So watch your alts. They had a wonderful day yesterday. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy, man. There's a red engulfing candle there on band on the 4 hour. Bearish. Right? Oversold. So now you just kind of fib it out and see where it's going to drop. Some support and resistance range right here. So get banned again at 525. You know, so 21 day moving average will come up and it'll touch it too. So band's got to touch the 21 day. So you're all set today. Today is where you just wait patiently for the 4 hour to touch. I don't care what you're in. It's all the same. Bitcoin Cash, wait for that 4 hour. This one's crossing bullish. And then see if you can scoop up anything in the red. Let's see if we have anything in the pain. CVC down, but it was up huge. Still like it needs a cross. 1 hour looking a little bullish. Might be able to get a scalp out of that. Yeah. Dot up. Let's take a look at dot. Where did it end up in all this? Yeah, see 450. Dot went all the way to 485 though. Not bad, not bad. It broke this resistance it's been in for months now. All the way from that mid-August 20th there time. Now it's out. It's out, ready to play. Got rejected. It's a bit of a retest almost. You can see it cross. See now this one crossed the 21. This one's more accelerated. Or if we look at the 4 hour, yeah. So this is gonna want to come right here and hit the 21. So maybe 440 if Bitcoin continues. And you never know. It could be doing one of these and just entering another. You know. No, I feel like it broke out. We could even like define a sharper wedge here too. Maybe it did something like this. Broke out, coiled out. Yeah, there it is. Top 5 coins for 2021. Top 5 coins for 2021. Number 1, DOT. Okay. Number 2, ICX. Icon. Okay. Number 3, Cardano. ADA. Will do big things. Number 4, I really think Nimic is going to make a lot of money for a lot of people at 002. Look at Nimic in the double bottom pattern. Should get to the top and more. Nimic wants more. Check out Nimic. And honestly, anything you buy, you're going to make money on. I should say it like that, but oh, there's so many to pick. It's so hard to pick 5. But XRP, I think is going to be a huge winner. I think you're going to see that market cap expand by something you've never believed. And look, I have a trade going right now, XRP breaking out. Look for it to continue up to 39. Bullish, breaking very long resistance. XRP going sideways. I'm bullish on XRP at the moment. Feel like it may decouple from the market, do its own thing. 39 cents for XRP. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, If you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Have a great day. Be safe. Love you. I'll see you soon.